Peace and blessings, family. I just want to come in at this crucial moment in our communities and our nation and address this matter with Will Smith. It is of the essence, it is of importance because of the impact that it has on our young people. But what we're not going to do, and the example that we should not, let me just say it that way, that we should not set is an example of annihilating our brother when he's made a mistake, a drastic mistake, and nor Chris Rock or Queen Sister Jada Pickett. Um, uh, we need to take incidents like this as learning um, avenues and helping to heal ourselves and learning how to forgive when we have messed up and coming immediately after the forgiveness with an act of rectifying the situation, um, which um, can be very healing. We do not need an institution like the Academy in its 94 years of existence, given out over 3,140 Oscars um, that has attested to the fact that they couldn't find any more than 20 people in that amount of time and that many Oscars, 20 African American black people, to give an Oscar to, um, rectifying our affairs for us or thinking that they're in a position to render punishment. They're not. You're not Academy, okay? We can resolve this situation. Hey, look, truth be told, this thing could have took a whole another turn. Chris could have hit back. Oh, did you think about that? And all hell would have broke loose. Okay, that stage would have been rumble from the jungle. Okay, um, Wanda Sykes probably would have came out making an announcement after we finally get our heyday at these born butt Oscars. Now this breaks out, and we would probably never see another Negro at the Oscars again because of you fools. Whoa. Now, why she got to say that? Because then Jada going to jump up. Who you calling a fool? Okay? And at that point, you got a whole nother fiasco going on. Meanwhile, Regina Hall is rolling around in her motorized scooter that she had from the the husbands of Hollywood, and runs into the whole pile of Oscars, knocking them over, gets frustrated, can't get by, and starts throwing Oscars and hits somebody upside the head, which prompts Kevin Hart to run up to the stage trying to calm her down. Okay, look, this thing. Can you see where I'm going with this? This thing could have really took off. Then you got the deaf guy running around shouting, "Let me get the hell out of here!" And everybody is looking at him. You can talk. Look. Uh, Meanwhile, Tyler Perry then ran into a phone booth somewhere and changed into Medea, who comes out and takes control of the stage on the microphone, giving Oscars out to every one of Tyler Perry's Medea movies, which wakes up Martin uh, Scorsese, who then fell asleep in the third aisle, in the third row, and thinks he's directing a scene out of Gangs of New York and wondering why all of a sudden there's so many black people in the scene. Look, Karen, of course, calls the police, but they're so busy trying to get autographs that they're too busy to lock anybody up. And while all the white folks are trying to run out of the theater to talk about, please don't hurt me. I never did anything to you people. I donated to the Black Lives Matter movement. And you know, Amy Schumer is crawling around on the floor and up the walls in a Spider-Man suit, trying to get a signal on the cell phone to dial 1-800 Rent Me a Web. Yeah, look, this could have really uh, uh, went a whole nother way. And if we're gonna be mad at a bad joke, we need to pay attention to what David Spade said during the Comedy Central roast when he made reference to I have Trayvon Martin getting shot. How in the hell do you put that into a joke and talking about I haven't seen you laugh this hard since Trayvon Martin got shot? Yeah, you want to get upset about something, that's something to get upset about because to this day I can't figure out how that went by without getting national attention. David Spade totally never getting any work again. Uh, um, you don't mention Trayvon Martin or his killing or shooting to make a joke. Yeah, so this thing could have been another ball game, but the purpose of this video is to make a plea to our brother Will to rectify this situation. I would love to see, um, uh, on this note, Will, because there's so many of us grassroots organizations here in Philly and all over the country fighting this Stop the Violence. Our organization, Survive, Strive, Thrive, is one of them, okay, where we have a component to our um, Black Business Expo. Again, like I said before, we bring the youth in and teach them how to start a business and not start crime. Um, I would love to wake up and see the headlines reading, um, Will has taken it upon himself to rectify his actions by contributing to grassroots Stop the Violence organizations. Will has paid a visit to one of the prisons to talk to young black men to explain to them that this is not the way we settle our differences. Um, that actions like that can rectify a bad mistake, Will. And so I'm pleading to you to look at organizations, again, like Survive, Strive, Thrive. We need your help. We're working in these trenches trying to solve this problem. And an influential brother like yourself, okay, could really um, uh, help us. We would love to have you. I'm not talking about these big multi-muck Stop the Violence organizations that got